Oh, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my show. This is Keeping It Ethereal, and I'm your host, Keeping It. I'm your host, Keeping It Ethereal. That's what happens when you get off work in 11 to 7 and do a show. Ferguson, USA, HotTalkRadio.com. Welcome to Keeping It Ethereal. I'm your host, Ethereal Phillips, and it is Friday, August 27th. Friday. Right? Right. So, anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm just playing around. Happy Friday. Well, what do we have? What do we have other this beautiful day? It's going to rain, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, people in St. Louis, it's going to rain. 60% chance it's going to be a nice little storm. And it's going to heat up tomorrow. It's going to get hot to get the weather right for the fall because it's coming in next week. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the weather change and get all the stuff together. Anyway, thank you for joining my show. I'm tired. That's why I'm talking lethargic. And my friend had gave me some candy yesterday, and I don't think it was just candy. I knew that, whatever, because we was laughing and kicking jokes all night. Not that I normally don't do that, but it was special. Extra special. And it left a funny taste in my mouth. So I guess it wasn't just candy, as I think about it. Nevertheless, what we have today, I gotta start this off. Like to give my condolences to the 13 people that lost their lives in Afghanistan, evacuating the refugees they're trying to bring back to the United States. This is weird because it seemed to me like I thought the war was over. Before that happened, I thought the war was over. I'm thinking like this is the first time in a long time that we haven't been in no turmoil, no nothing. It's like we're about to actually sit back and chill. It's like, the war is over. What happened? All right, let me get my stuff. It's like it's back on. Then it makes me think. I mean, I'm just throwing stuff out there now, ladies and gentlemen. The show is Keeping It Ethereal, and the show includes a lot of theories, a lot of Letherios theories. That's it. Theories are not real. Theories are not false. They're theories. So, with that being said, that's my disclaimer. With that being said, the United States, there's going to have to be something to happen. There's going to be something's going to happen. So now we have, on top of the new Delta variant that's hitting the streets, basically, we have this. We have war. Wow, we're not going to have no summer. Or no Christmas or no holidays or nothing. It's just gonna be Netflix and chill all season. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get monetized and people be. I'm already on punishment from YouTube anyway for certain stuff. So I don't want to get this took. So I'm gonna try to watch what I say. I think it's kind of coincidental that the rampant uprising of this vaccination that everybody want everybody to get, and it's funny that they're pushing it just on a certain, just on minorities and stuff. I'm not okay. Hear me out. Uh, every time you turn on the news, like, well, certain people, 70% blacks haven't took the COVID. 70% blacks are refusing. 70 cents this and that, and it's like, well, got reasons. From 1930s to the 1970s, excuse me, you conducted the Tuskegee experiment on people with known diseases and symptoms and didn't treat them. In the 70s, you came up with the vaccination for the stuff. You didn't treat them. You refused to. Then, the government in the 1980s, the government, for some reason, California came flooded with a lot of cocaine. For some reason. I mean, not there wasn't there before, but it's just a lot more now. It's like, where did all this stuff come from? What's this letter? Get baking soda in a coffee cup and mix with water. I don't know what this is, man. It's some BS or whatever. But all this stuff came about untrustworthy. Not saying that we don't want to trust you, for the government. It's tell us why should we trust you. I mean, you have a history of. You have a history. I mean, it's in books, it's in papers, it's documented, it's on television, it's everywhere. And yet and still, you're still in business. So, it's like if the police do something and they're at fault and you call them on it and they say, oh, you know what? Let me go behind these doors and investigate myself to make sure you're right. Be right back. I came up with my conclusion. Not only you're wrong, but you might need to leave the station. But it's like, that's why they have outside stuff. So, the outside people are basically saying, don't take it. Don't take it. Everybody else saying, man, take the shot. Take the shot. You took the flu. You took the flu shot. You took the chicken pox shot. You took this shot. You took that shot. You took you take tuberculosis. I take a TB shots. I take hepatitis shots. Tetanus shots. And that's the thing. I'm taking these to because they actually help. Tetanus shot works for 10 years. Tetanus shot is for if you cut your foot or you stab yourself or cut your finger. Let's just say if something rusty or some type of material is infected or whatever the case may be that pricks your skin, it draws blood. That's what the tetanus shot is for. It knocks that out. Now the TB test and the hepatitis, shots or whatever, hepatitis, okay, just keep you from getting hepatitis. You want the shot or not? No. It's like, okay, now if you don't get it, you might have a chance to get it. It's like, okay, whatever, I'll take my chance. Okay. And it's like, well, this is a hepatitis shot. If you take it, you won't get it. No problem. If I take it, I won't get it. Now, this is a TB test. This goes under your skin. Now, it's going to make a little bubble. That's it. We're just putting some medicine on your arm to make a bubble. If you're if you're good, it'll go down. If it's bad, it'll start getting a little bit harder and it'll start itching a little bit more or whatever, But that can be because, you might have rubbed something up against it too. So we know the difference. Isn't it? Just cause, because we'll tell you not to touch it, but you'll, scratch it anyway. that's just a test. They let you know. The vaccine, this is to help fight. This is to help fight what you're already fighting now. So it's like, this is, okay. The vaccine is to help fight what you're fighting now. Then I got the booster. I'm like, well, why don't you just put that stuff together? Then they're like, oh, no, because it can't, because it might be too strong together. You might be right. So why don't you dilute it, put it together and dilute it, run some more tests? No. We're going to keep it separate because this is one particular product and this is another particular product. They're separate. 2 different serial numbers, 2 different brands, 2 different makes. So that means 2 different prices. That's what I see. So the shots, the shot that is going on or whatever, it's kind of like right now it's about to get downplayed because I ain't gonna say hopefully. What's the word I'm looking for? Uncannily, might be in an upcoming war. Might be. Not saying it will be, not saying it won't be. But I just know what happened last time some people got attacked or whatever and killed. It wasn't on, U.S. soil. It was on U.S. soil, though, at that time. And that's another story. But ironically, the same group of people are involved. They're saying the Taliban. And I'm like, well, the Taliban has always been around. No, they came back. I'm like, came back when? I'm like, when did they leave? It's a lot of stuff to it. It's a lot of stuff. The vaccination and the war is gonna be the 2 things that's gonna run neck and neck, and it's gonna be funny that I haven't heard anything about it. Have you, Scott? Far as in all active military personnel must get the shot?
I've heard rumors that they're trying to, but I know that there are generals that are fighting that.
Yeah, right. See, and that's the thing. This is a veteran right here saying this stuff. So I watched the news and I heard they're trying to make nurses do the stuff. They're trying to make nurses, if you're not vaccinated, you have to take the COVID test every day. Now, peep this out. Say, for instance, you do get vaccinated. Now, the vaccine is to help what you already have now. So it's just basically helping your system. I don't know what is it doing to your system. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's supposed to protect you from getting the COVID. So it's like, well, if it protect me from getting the COVID, what about the flu? So what was this shot when you was giving out flu shots? You know what I'm saying? Why give out flu shots? And the flu shot had a lot of people misconstrued back in the day. But at the same time, the flu shot also had people, had the, I ain't gonna say the government, but, had them falsifying information. People back in the days were thinking a flu shot was going to keep them from getting the flu. Then it got misconstrued to the point where, the flu shot, you're going to get sick. You're like anything else, you're going to get sick, but it builds your immune system up. Now,
get as sick.
Right. Now it's more as in everybody stopped taking the flu shot a couple years ago. I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people stopped taking the flu shot. Because it's like, wait a minute. You're trying to tell me all this time you've been injecting stuff in my body to make me sick and hoping my system fights it off? But if it don't fight it off, I'm sick. So what I'm going to do? Oh, well, since you said that, we have some nice products back here, in our line of pharmacy, you might want this cough syrup. It got D in it, Robitussin DE for decongestion. Or you might want some NyQuil. they help you get some Z's, So I just took this shot. So I've been taking the flu shot for no reason. I didn't have to take the flu. It's like, well, you didn't have to take it, but we're glad you did. So now we can run tests. And plus we have some of your DNA. It's like everything works out. So if something happened to you, you get that. Look, the police department already got it. But if the government, if the aliens ever come and get you, we'll know where they got you and where not to come. It's like, okay, he's going over there, so we'll go over there. But we'll keep in contact right here. But the vaccination, the flu shot, it's supposed to make you sick. So if it's going to make you sick, why not just get the vaccine and just, eliminate the flu shots? Because people was like, oh, I'm not taking the flu shots. Like, okay, now I'm taking the flu shots. Okay, well, you know what? Let's say something's going around. I'm not saying let's say something's going wrong. Something was going around. Say it started with a woman in a restaurant eating bat soup. All this time, people was eating weird types of animals or whatever in soups and broths and souffles or whatever. Nobody had nothing until this particular kind. This particular woman out of all the stuff. Okay. I've seen movies like this, where the monkey might touch the little girl might go over here, and this happened, that happened. Next thing you know, zombies start jumping on your cars, and you gotta fight in the mall with Ving Rhames, a whole bunch of stuff. But the vaccine, what they're giving, what they're trying to do, I ain't even saying what they're trying to do. What they have done to people of minority, they have made it the point where we can't trust. It's not that we don't want to trust you. We can't. We want to trust. We're trustworthy. Feel like everybody's good people. You want to be trustworthy. It's like, especially when let's just say, hypothetically, you are telling the truth. And it's like, this stuff works, man. This and that. It's like, yeah, but I'm cool. It's like, no, but seriously, try it. It's like, if you don't like it, I won't offer it to you no more. Dude, if something happened to me, you can't offer it to me no more. So it's like, it's like, you stick me with the shot. What's the matter? I'm sick. Oh, you know what? I'm not even going to give you the booster then. If it make you like that. Hey, man, dang, what's wrong with you? You got a head on your shoulder. No, you actually got a head on your shoulder. I see another head growing on your shoulder. So, what's that saying? It's not that people don't trust the government. It's a long string of history. And it's to the point where it's not just black people. It's a lot of people. It's conscientious people. And they got their own reasons not to. I'm not saying don't get the shot. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying do get the shot. I'm saying choose your path and choose wisely. Different strokes for different folks. Something might be good for you, might not be. Something that's good for you might not be as good for somebody else. And something that is good for them might not be good for you. If it gets down to the point that the military has to get vaccinated, there's something wrong. But it's something wrong that they're not getting vaccinated. Think about that. You got football teams, whole football teams, vaccinated. Excuse me. Signs on the door, on the stadium. You cannot come in without a COVID vaccination record or a COVID positive negative test result. Okay. Wrestling open back up. I don't know how they're doing their stuff. I don't know if they're doing it like that, but I know football is doing it. A lot of sports are doing it. Baseball, same way. Everybody's back in the stands. So if the military is not getting a shot, These are the defenders of our country. They're supposed to be the people that protect us in case the same aliens I was talking about earlier, in case they come down and whatever. It's like, hey, wait, you can't mess with him. He's an American. He's black, but he's an American. You can't mess with him. He's on our soil. Plus, he got to go to work tomorrow. No, you just can't come from wherever you come from and just beam him up, Scotty. So it's crazy that if the military, if generals, my station managers, if generals are arguing to the point of the vaccine, and if you do it's some black generals and it's some female generals, but the majority of generals are white. If they're fighting it and they don't want their troops to take it, and the troops are like, no, I'm not taking it. I mean, you know what? And come think about it, I haven't heard nothing about police officers, nor firemen. Nobody. Just healthcare workers and teachers, and regular, people that's, how the case may be, mom and pop stores or regular corporations or businesses, or McDonald's, stuff like that. I just don't see. I mean, I see it, but I gotta say this. Gotta be careful. Again, right now they want you to wear your mask. It's not a problem. Sometimes you probably want to breathe and stuff. You probably want this and that, and that's cool. You get around away from by yourself, take your mask off, put it down over your ears and stuff. Breathe, chill. Get around somebody, put the mask on, because just in case, you don't know if they do got it or not. You don't want to get sick from nobody. And they tell you to keep. I don't know. They say keep your distance. Now, you still keep your distance because people wasn't practicing the stuff no ways. So, even if it is keep your distance now, you want to give people their space. It's like, oh, I gotta keep 6 feet away from him. I want to be behind his back so bad. The restrictions are with. Ooh, I'm on his back. I can't. He can stay in line. He won't. I just want to be up close. It's like, give people their spaces. Either way it goes, you can protect yourself. You can keep yourself safe. Shout out to my homegirl Bonnie and her son. Y'all gonna get through that. Me personally, want everybody to listen because it's gonna work. It's on the bottle too. Get you some black seed oil. Black seed oil take care of a lot of inflammations, a lot of mucus. And mucus causes infections. Infections causes diseases. Diseases causes problems. So to get to the root of the disease, you have to go back to the mucus, and you have to go to a point where it causes the mucus. And at the same time, what can we use to treat it? And you treat the mucus, you get rid of the problem. Simple. You might, you got the symptom. Okay, we're going to give you something to cover it up. It's like a protection bubble. Like, we're going to cover the problem up. It's going to sit right there. And we're going to give you something else later on, just so the bubble won't bust. We're going to stick something else in that bubble to put some more air in it. We see that sealant not working good enough. So instead of just trying to bubble the problem, go to the root, pull that up. Ginger, black seed oil. But time is 8:32. Yeah, the military. You
got to remember though, Letherial, that the military has always been social experiment for anything.
Exactly.
You know, we when we go into the military, we get a battery of vaccines. You know,
Exactly.
we don't know what's in them, but we get them, and they're supposed to keep us healthy. Same thing with racial equality. Uh, Basically, you see a lot of everybody in the military. Some of my best friends in the military, and you don't need to worry about that. But basically, you know, to me, we were a social experiment, no matter what. So, you know, usually we just get the shot and
And that's what I'm saying. So in 2021, with all the shots everybody been getting throughout the years and stuff, it's like this class and these sets of generals are like, nah. And it's like you're told to you got to go down there to the barracks and get those, not the barracks, but to the infirmary and get those shots. Go see the nurse, get the shots, and you go down there, you get the shots, you sit there like a soldier, go back, regardless of what happened. But if the same brass that's telling you 2 years ago, make sure you up on your shots and all that, get all these stuff, it's like, nah, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It got to be something big there. I mean, because you're right. So military people take way more shots than normal civilians. But at the same time, if the one shot they supposed to take they refuse, it's kind of like, why is Steve Summers not taking this shot? You know what I'm saying? Why is Captain America not taking this shot? And it's like Captain America not taking it. Come on, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to not, to deny the fact. But at the same time, I'm gonna get off of this one. But the government, I don't want to get into a lot of stuff like what I want to say. But anybody just listening, I want you to follow this artist called Immortal Technique. The name speaks for itself. And the way he articulate everything that's going on now, he said this stuff years ago. And I'm listening in my car, I'm bumping the music, or I listen at home just chilling. And he's saying this stuff, and these words are relevant. Except for the shot. Everything except for the shot. Because we didn't know this was coming. Then again, they did say it in a good book. They did say, hey, I will put some stuff upon you until you listen to me. So, hold that thought. And we'll move forward. We're going on something else. The World Games. I was talking about it last week? I think it was, yeah. The World Games. We was talking about Sha'Carri Richardson, where she had a chance to redeem herself as far as I'm like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? I lost I didn't get a chance to get into the Olympics, okay, I blew my chance, fine, cool. World Games. This one I'm gonna put my stuff up. This one I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do my stuff. Get out there and do my thing. Alright. She get out there. Boom. Jamaican came in first, second, and third. All right, cool. Jamaica been, they been running. They, if you're not in the Olympics, you're not gonna run. You're gonna practice, but you're not gonna train. Like, you're not gonna do it like you got something coming for. Like you got an event coming to. But then again, she had the World Games. She didn't know she was gonna get up in that. She's like, I'm in the World Games. She in the World Games. Again, first, second, third place, Jamaica. I felt bad for coming in last. I mean, it's crushing after all the stuff that was said. But even after the loss, the interview, okay, and this is what I'm saying to a lot of people. A lot of people don't have a lot of humility. Humility goes a long way. Humility, it's kind of like you don't know who's looking at you. I ain't realized that until a while ago. You don't know who's looking at you. I thought people was looking at me. I knew people was looking at me, but they was waiting for me to mess up or do something goofy or say something crazy or be in a situation where I'm looking messed up to the point where it's their entertainment, But I never wanted to see nobody, like that. But at the same time, the how would you say, the world looking at you and stuff. I mean, there's two ways to handle that. You can, I guess, take it on the chin and be like, all right, it's cool, you know what I'm saying, and whatever. Or you can do what she did, same thing, but a little more spicy. She did what she did, and it's like it's understandable. It's understandable. It's no knocking. It's understandable because it's like how can you articulate that fact or whatever, like what just happened. It's like, all right, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna do. It's like I'm pumping myself up, because nobody's around me to. I just say it like that. You can't plump up a person that's defeated. I'm not gonna say the L word. Just say you can't pump up a person that's defeated, other than, hey, better luck next time. This was ever like that. They gotta pump themselves up, and sometimes you gotta pump yourself up. And she pumped herself up. People took it out of hand. It's like, hey, they said basically, if I got beat, I won't be on there talking all that stuff. And sometimes, if you're defeated, you gotta pick yourself back up. So you gotta, you get knocked down, you get up again. So when she did that, I can see. It's like I didn't want to. It's like, no, don't do it, don't. But at the same time, you understand because that's her. He's going against. She's fighting her addiction, dealing with her stuff, and she's not dealing with the point where it's not making her function because she got it. She's dealing with the fact like what's going to take her now, and some people might not be ready. Not ready, but might not be. I would say fit for the upper crust. And that's a good thing. You always want to be level grounded. I mean, you want the best of life, but if it takes you out your character, it's like, is it worth it? Not saying what was going on was taking out of character. It was more as in, hell, she just came in ninth, and the world's looking at her anyway. They already laugh and they're already saying crazy stuff about her. So what's the best thing to do is to come back hard, because that's what they want her to do, was cry and be depressed and boo-hoo. They want to give her that Simone Biles treatment, They want to talk about Simone to tough it up and everything, Don't worry about the tough mental issues you got going on and stuff. But they're about to give this lady some tough mental issues because she came in last. So it's like, it's kind of hypocritical, But that's what society does. And at the same time, just because society do it don't necessarily mean you have to do it also. That what makes us different and better. I mean, just because you see them doing wrong don't necessarily mean you should do wrong. Even though they look good doing it. Even though it seems good that they're doing it. But if it's wrong, it's wrong. I mean, if 25 people were doing it, and some of those 25 people were family members, and it's like, it could be your own mama. If you see her doing it, just because she's your mother doesn't mean she's not wrong. She's wrong. If you like, now you're wrong. Like, well, I'm your mother. I can do this, or don't tell me what to do. I know what I'm doing. So it's like, okay, you just gotta be strong enough not to do it. So this to everybody out there, you have to fall so many times to learn how to stand and rise. I mean, once you get tired of falling, or better yet, once you learn how to stand strong, it's hard for you to get knocked down. It's gonna be very hard. And the ones that see you erect yourself and rectify yourself and stand up strong out the mud. You know how they say you get it out the mud? It's like you coming straight out the mud, rooted. Same root I was talking about earlier. Coming out the mud, rooted, and you being that flower that you been that flower, you been that rose, you been that poison ivy, you been that cannabis, you been that bamboo, you been that everything to everybody, but your life. And people can either appreciate that flower or cut it and depreciate it. That's why it's like roses and stuff, You get women roses all the time. People go out crazy and just go crazy and buy women roses and stuff. And it's like a cliche. Valentine's Day, I gotta get some candy. I gotta get some balloons. I got a card. I gotta get some flowers. I gotta get some money. I got to eat. Do all this stuff. And I figure like, well, okay, I can see all the other stuff, but the flowers, it's like, why get the flowers, show I care. It's like, okay, I mean, but why kill the flowers? It's like, I tell you what, if she's like that, make her a garden. Plant those flowers and make her a garden. Now, if she's really attentive, that nurturing person, she'll let them roses grow. And she'll help them grow. If not, she's going to let them roses die in the water just that. You just showing her $50, $60 flowers of appreciation, but these flowers didn't have to die. You got to give her that money here. There you go. But what I'm saying is, not so much about the flowers, it's about the appreciation of stuff, like at that moment. So people tend to lose the fact that, you're right there and, you can do more with it. Not saying that nobody's not doing nothing with it, but you're right there. What I'm saying is, whether you fail, whether you succeed, you're there. You can take something from that. You can help people get there. You can be that person. You can help people get to that spot. Because there's a lot of people that's in that spot that's blocking people from trying to get there. It's people right now that you're dealing with that won't even help you with the simple stuff. I mean, it's like simple stuff. And it's like, they can help you, or you would think they want to help. I ain't gonna say they can help you. Like, if your homeboy got a couple dollars on them and stuff, and you ask him like, "Hey man, I just started this new job. I gotta be there at 10 o'clock. You think you can take me to work?" And he stay like right here, next door to you. He might be, man, shoot, I'm still in the bed and everything. It's like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Let's go out and kick. Let's go out. Just take me to work real quick. You're like, yeah. But when we went out yesterday, man, I got messed up and stuff. Like, I know I was there with you, but I had to get up and go to get this interview and stuff. Go to this interview. I can get this job. Yeah, man, but I'm in the bed chilling and stuff. I'm relaxed now. But then before I say something else, the guy like, dude, it's just like right around the corner, man. Please take me around. Or better yet, let me borrow $5 so I can catch the bus. The bus is $1 too. So I'm gonna ask you for $2 for it. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you for $5. Let me borrow $5. Oh man, shoot, I ain't got no change. I bring it back. I stay next door to you, man. Shoot. I'll tell you what. Let me call you back. So it's like, I understand, like, well, each his own. You got to fend for yourself and all that stuff. But still, in order for you to get it, somebody have to give it to you. You have to work hard, or it has to be given to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get it. Either way it goes, money is don't fall out the sky. And if it did fall out the sky, it wouldn't be really no businesses here. If everybody, only business would be necessity business, grocery stores, malls, telephone stores, electronics. Hospital. It just be stuff necessity, and a few more barbecue places, McDonald's, whatever people want. You know what I'm saying? But some of these other stores won't be around. So the thing is, it's like, shoot, people in a position to help, and they don't. So I'm not saying you got to help yourself. It's just as, hold on, keep that faith, keep that energy, keep that energy, and keep doing what you're doing, because people that don't need help are going to need help. That's when they're going to need the most help. Ones that saying they don't need nobody, they got it. Those are the ones that, I hate to say, be falling out at weddings and baby showers and funerals and stuff. Just, it's like somebody got to carry them out. It got to be a woman, got to fan this grown guy with a church fan type stuff, But hey, that's how it is. Those be the ones that, sometimes make it hard for the good people that's actually trying to get out there and do something with themselves. So shout out to all the good people out there. Speaking of good people, nah, they ain't good at all. But I'm going to mention them. Shout out to the Rose Room. Cam Cool. They ain't, man. They're horrible. They're horrible. The stuff they say, it's like, if it was a Hades or whatever, and if I so happen to win, now I know I won't go, but if something happened and I just so happen to go to Hades, I would know. I know for a fact I see them down there. They be, hey, Lothario, what's up, man? Oh, my goodness. Let me talk to somebody, No, these are my guys. Shout out to Coop, Cam, Rob, Reddy, Dope, Six, Moonshine, my guest De Niro too, and a few other people. So anybody else I mentioned? Anybody else I'm missing? Me. I said me. Did I say Roots? Yeah, I had to smile to say Roots. He'll get it. But yeah, shout out to the Roast Room. Oh yeah, Silver, Julio, Goddess, Marnique, Get Better, Roscoe, Pico, Train, Bonnie. Talk to you in a minute. Again, Ferguson, USA, HotTalkRadio.com, keeping it real. Lothario Phillips, Saturday. I said Saturday. Oh, but since we're on there Saturday at 1 p.m., we have, Saturday at 11 p.m., sorry. We have
AM.
He's right. Saturday at 11 a.m., it is your business. Your business. Does that mean anybody? What's the host name?
What's that?
What's the host name of it?
That's Dr. Stan Fine and Jim Jump.
What he said, Dr. Stan Fine and Jim Jump. Okay, also at Saturday at 1 p.m., we have lunch with Missouri Black Chambers of Commerce with Ira Foles and Reverend Lyles. And Saturday also at 5 p.m., we have Guess Who's Coming to Kansas City with MC. So if you're ever in Kansas City, you want to check out, I want to say Garrett's, that rib shop Garrett's, people out what's going on with the Kansas City Chiefs, the Royals, and the Blackhawks Chicago. Almost messed up. Blackhawks in Chicago. But anyway, you want to check it out. We know what's going on in Kansas City. Let me know. Watch the show and let me know what's going on. All I know is Northwest Missouri's out there. I've been out to Maryville and everything. So yeah, nice little travel, nice little way. And Fridays also with me at 2 p.m. we have VETS Vets with Synergy Financial Partners at 2 p.m. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, at Fridays, 8 a.m., we have Keeping It Real with Lothario Phillips. That's me. I'm trying to shake some of the petty roast stuff off, and it is working. It is working. I just can't help but the sarcasm. But it's not so much sarcasm when you put in information and make it informative. But it's still sarcasm. What time is it? It is 8:51. I got 9 minutes and 26 seconds. I'm just estimating. What do you? Well, that's what I want to talk about. Hazelwood School District. You need to get your stuff together, mates. It is going on week 2, and it's a shame that a lot of these children are not in school. And I understand last year they had a COVID situation, a pandemic. I was there. This is my proof. Not only that, it's more as everything become more rampantly open now, enclosed but open, and a lot of stuff are back into business. I'm assuming, okay, how can I say this? People are short-staffed, so I can't see how, because if you cut the stimulus package with the extra money everybody was getting a week for unemployment, I'm pretty sure they'll be back to work soon. Not saying that they shouldn't, or how the case may be. Each his own. If you're chilling off of it, keep rocking with it. You know, I'm gonna tell you to stop. I'm gonna tell you to pimp on. But if it's short and you got to get back to work, you know, hey man, come on back, punch on in. You know what I'm saying? I feel you too. Hey, take that over there. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're work in a school district and you know that you can help these children get in school, help these children get into school. Don't make it hard on the parents for, you know, these kids to get in school. Mothers and fathers, you know, it's bad enough that they got to already take their kids to a place to leave in people's hands that they're already, how you say, looking at kind of skeptical. But at the same time, I can't even get them in the place. It's like, it's bad enough that I don't want them to go to school, but I can't even get them into school, or her, let of fact, or whoever. So it's like I don't want to say it's a diversion, or make a, you know, how would you say, make it, how do I say this? Would throw you off, make you upset to the point where they want to, you know, you want to take your kid home and homeschool them and stuff. No. You get your children to, you know, to the educational system. I mean, I know it's crazy. The education system is crazy, but trust me, they can do a better job than we can. Because if I sat at home and taught my children high school academics and everything, not only will they graduate in the 5th grade, I mean, because I'm going to help them with this stuff. Not only they graduate in the 5th grade, but for the next 10 or 12 years, I got to sit up and listen to this silly stuff. Because they won't be old enough to get a job. Then the first job they're going to get, what they want to be? Probably a comedian. Probably somebody that's an entertainment. Dad, I'm going to work for the Ringling Brothers. Doing what? I'm going to be a ring announcer. Well, you know what? Go for the Unisol then. But then again, you're going for the money. Each his own. I can't tell you what to do. Especially when I didn't homeschool you for all your life. So put them in school. And plus, you get a free break. You get a break to yourself. You know, you need this. Get them children to school and school districts, especially Hazelwood. Get these kids in school so they can learn. They have a lot to say. Because I've been listening to it for the last 2 years. They have a whole lot to say. I just want you to hear what my children have to say. So please, get these kids in school. approve whatever you need to approve, and get them out. Hey, it takes a village. In this case, it's going to take a school district. So, iron sharpens iron. Well, 8:56. I could rant some more about it. Yeah, get them in school. What else? I got a few minutes to talk about. Throw some plugs.
Buy me a coffee.
Oh yeah, buy me a coffee. Buymeacoffee.com. Link on to buymeacoffee.com in Ferguson, USA. HotTalkRadio.com link, and buy my station manager Scott Owens a cup of coffee. He's not gonna drink the coffee. He's just gonna put the dollar in the little box, and that dollar would ensure that we would get more shows and more people coming in, and all that.
You can keep this show on,
and plus keep it running, and if we get enough people, they can bring coffee. That's how it works.
Now.
That's what it works. So again, buymeacoffee.com, Ferguson USA, HotTalkRadio.com. Hook it up. I'm gonna buy you a cup of coffee in a little bit. I got you. I can buy you a cup of Joe. I think you're worth it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're worth it. Yeah. But anyway, with that being said, shout outs to some peoples. Again, shout out to the Rose Room crew. Shout out to Bonnie Chambers. Check her out on Facebook. No. Sorry, Bonnie. Check out on YouTube. Bonnie Chambers. Check my man Dope Money out. Also check out my homie 006. He does music. Follow him. Write these ads down there, pop up. Better yet, go to Serial Ethereal on Instagram and follow me. And also check out the Petty Roast meme page. That's also on Instagram. That will be exclusive. That will be where the Roast Room exclusive shows will be held on my end. Roast Room will be out, but on my end, I will be posting it on the Petty Roast page. So check that out. But all the information you need is on Instagram. Also, I'm on Facebook sometimes. I mean, they know why I'm not there. But I'm still here. And before I go, I'd like to shout out a lot of people. Who else I'm gonna shout out? I don't know. Ain't nobody really shout out for real. Say happy anniversary to my wife. It's Wednesday. Happy anniversary. We're gonna kick it all next week. Hopefully, have some fun and have some fun. And I want a coffee maker for my anniversary, and that's weird. You get older, it's like you want weird stuff. Like back 20 years ago, like let me get an outfit and some shoes, and let me get a hat and a few dollars. It's like, no, I want a coffee maker and a popcorn maker. That's it. Just coffee and popcorn, and I'm good. So anniversary next week. I'll still be here Friday. That's the 3rd. I'll be here Friday the 3rd. No, the 4th. The 4th.
No.
Friday is the 4th.
Friday's the 3rd.
Oh, Thursday's the 2nd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Friday's the 3rd.
See, I'm a real guy, and because I forget. So on that note, let me go ahead and practice getting beat and leave, whatever like that. So if I don't see you next week, I forgot. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll talk to you later. Keeping it real with Ethereal Phillips, Ferguson USA, HotTalkRadio.com. Ethereal Phillips, and I'm out of here. Talk to you guys next week. Peace.